and the MFL Marmac Bulldogs meeting for the third straight year in the season opener. Coach, thanks for joining us this year and welcome back.
Yeah, appreciate you having me.
Well, Coach, talked a little bit about tonight's game, MFL Marmac. We'll talk about them more in a few minutes, but let's talk about your ball club first to start the season. Since the season's getting underway tonight, if I remember right, you graduated about 18 seniors off of last year's squad. So I'm anticipating we're going to see a lot of new faces on the field tonight. How's that progress gone as far as getting those guys, so the new guys, up to varsity level speed?
We think it's gone really well. Obviously, every year you're going to have some sort of turnover, some sort of recycle every year with graduating seniors and so forth. And some years you graduate a lot, sometimes you graduate a little. And we've got some dudes that we feel really good about that have done some fill-in roles at different times throughout their course of their career, whether it be last year or 2 years ago, where they may not have been the guy, but they, got some experience there, and now they're getting themselves ready to be the guy. And then we also have some guys that'll be out there for the first time, playing meaningful minutes, probably, since either their freshman year or sophomore year. And so, nothing can really truly prepare you for the lights coming on, and being in that situation, where you've been in school all day with the jersey and everybody's telling you good luck. And then you got for us with the bus ride over here and, the butterflies, like nothing can truly prepare you for that until you actually experience it. So there's going to be a lot of, learning that's going to happen here tonight too. But we feel good about the guys. We feel great about where we're at, and we're excited to get rolling here.
All right, well, let's talk about specifically your offense. Of course, you lose Aiden Skoda, who was your quarterback last year. But as a quarterback, I always said he was one of the best running backs in the state as from a quarterback spot, almost 1,500 yards of rushing last year. And, Brock Boyna was right behind him in rushing yards. So how do you replace those two guys this year?
It's definitely not going to be one person.
Mhm.
Those two guys were guys that were heavy contributors for us since their sophomore season. They stepped up, they were ready to go their sophomore year. And each year they took on more responsibility, and so it's not going to be one person, but we feel really good. Alex Loden will start for us here at quarterback tonight, and he got some work for us in last year. He's got a very strong arm. We feel very good with that. There was times last year where he came in and was able to throw the ball around for us pretty decently, and so forth there. And then we're probably going to have about 3 or 4 different tailbacks work in for us, with Jose Lavano, Ethan Bergen, Caleb Holzer, and Caden Burke. All 4 have done really great things for us. All 4 kind of have a different kind of style to them, and none of them have really separated themselves from the other. And so this will be a great opportunity to see what we can get from those guys. But it's definitely one of those deals that if any of those guys try to be Brock or try to be Aiden, that's not going to work, right? They've got to be the best versions of themselves. And if we can do that collectively, we feel very good about what we can do on the offensive side.
Well, nowadays we always talk about numbers, and I had a chance to look at your roster. Looks like in the mid 50s for the varsity roster, sophomore through seniors. Those are pretty good numbers for a 2A school nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a really big sophomore class, and when we've added a couple of seniors throughout the course of the career, and then our juniors are also a very good size. So yeah, we feel really good about that. I think we'll dress 52 or 53 guys, I think it is, for the varsity game here tonight, which is obviously very good. The more numbers you got, the more things you can do. And so forth there. And, ultimately it'll be down to, what guys can step up and do the right things. And, we're always evaluating, and if a guy can pique our interest, or, we turn on the film and be like, holy smokes, that's awesome. Then, they'll definitely get more reps, as the year comes along.
Well, when we start the season, Coach, I always like to mention this is your fifth year as the head coach. How many years altogether in the Crestwood program?
I'm starting year 14.
Okay, let's talk about I look at the coaching list, pretty stable from last year. A couple new names in there. Why don't you talk about, just tell everybody, who's working with you this year and what their responsibilities are.
Yeah, absolutely. Colby Lefevre is back for his fifth year with me. He'll be our defensive coordinator, and he works with our defensive backs. Then he helps out with our running backs. Brent Meemert, I believe this will be his seventh or eighth year, I believe, on staff. He's our main offensive line guy. Coach Ryan Herod will be helping out with the offensive line, and then our outside linebackers coach. And then he'll rotate in and around with our freshman level guys, as well as our JV. Jason Sorensen is back with us. I believe this is he's done some various different stints, either at the high school level or junior high level, but he's always been involved with the program for as long as I've been here. He's one of our special teams guys, along with Coach Herod. And then he works with our D-line and, our quarterbacks. And then we got Riley Wilson back this year for his second year. He works with our wide receivers and our defensive backs. And then we've added Briar Thompson, former grad, I believe a 2020 grad here from Crestwood. He's back in the district teaching here. He's working with our inside linebackers and running backs. And then we've also added Coulter Friedoff, who I believe was a 2013 grad, and so forth. He's working with our quarterbacks as well as helping out with the fresh soft offense, JV offense, and so forth. And then Keith Alverson will also be helping us out on game nights, kind of as a mentor, not only to me, but to Coach Lefevre and so forth. So feel really great about our staff. A lot of great guys that care about not just the program itself. I think with the exception of Coach Sorensen and myself, and obviously Coach Halverson, all the other guys graduated from here and played in the program. So they take a lot of pride in that. And they take a lot of pride in making the program better, but they also take a lot of pride in making our athletes better people, which to me is the most important thing.
Well, and also just to touch briefly, we'll talk more about it in 3 weeks when district play starts. But district for the people that don't follow it, and one of the nice things about district play was always seeing some new faces every couple of years. This year, your three non-district games are the same, and you swapped out O-line for Forest City, the only change on the district level. So not a whole lot of change this year, but from a coaching standpoint, that's got to be somewhat helpful as far as preparation goes, seeing the same team each year.
Yeah, and it's one of those things like, we put our non-district list together, and I feel like we've got a good relationship here with, Coach Anderson here at MFL, and now with the switch to the conference, the Upper Iowa for all of the other sports. We felt like this would be a kind of a nice little mini rivalry to start, with us being in the same conference for other sports here. And so like we were, after last year's game, we both agreed that we wanted to continue it going there. And, obviously with Decorah, week 2, we 20 minutes away, great program. You can't not put them on the list. And then I have great respect for Coach Putz and what he does down at Independence, and the games that we've had with them. And so it really didn't make any sense for me not to put those guys back on the list for our non-district games. Obviously, once there could have been some flexibility, probably with if we would have gone full West with our district and not maybe had a walk-on or a North Fayette or something like that in our district, then maybe try to put those guys on our non-district list. But once the district list came out, and as you said, we kept everybody the same, with the exception of Forest City and swapping out for O-line. That really solidified that. And it's nice because, we have film in terms of that. Obviously each year you're not 100% sure what each team's got in terms of how guys have developed from year to year. And how could that possibly change things? But there is a familiarity with it. You're going for the most part to the same places. You got, guys can have kind of maybe that deja vu feeling of, yep, okay, we've been here before, and there's not that newness element that possibly could throw us out of rhythm. So, yeah, ultimately there'd be great times to play other new people and new things and whatnot. But at the same time, it's also great because we know we're going to play a lot of great teams week in and week out. 7 out of the 8 were playoff teams last year. And competition is what makes things better. It makes teams better. It makes people better. It makes everybody better. And so that's what we try to strive for, and we're excited for that.
Well, tonight in Monona, you kick off for like I said, the third straight year against the Bulldogs. They're kind of like you a little bit this year. A lot of new faces we'll see from the Bulldogs, I think, from last year's squad. They're looking for a new quarterback. Their leading rusher from a year ago is gone. So I guess probably the theme of tonight's game is some newness between both squads and see which guys can execute better at the varsity level.
Yeah, 100%. And that was the thing when Coach Anderson and I talked at the end of the year last year. We both kind of said, "Hey, we're going to have a lot of new dudes on the field. Is that okay?" Like, because we both obviously knew that we prided ourselves on having solid competition, and we just wanted to be upfront with each other. And I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have, we lose 18 seniors and this and that." And he's like, "Well, we lose the same amount." He's like, "You still want to play?" And I'm like, "100%, absolutely, right?" Like, because even though we both lose a bunch of people, I know what he does within his program and how he develops his guys throughout the course of the 4 years, and that they'll be still a very good football team. But yeah, as you said, it's going to be who can settle in and get themselves back to their normal playing speed the fastest is probably going to be the team that's the most successful, right? With the lights on, there's going to be the nerves, the anxiousness, whatever. We've seen what our guys can do in a practice where there's not as much pressure or whatever, and we've seen a lot of great things, a lot of great talent and stuff like that. But we also know that when the lights turn on, sometimes it takes a little bit for that talent to show up, especially if you've not been in that situation before. So who can settle in the fastest to the flow of the game and make the game just a game and not, oh my gosh, it's my first varsity game type of feeling. I think we'll have the most success. And so we've been trying to talk about that all week with our guys, about handling, the adversity that comes into play, that, and so forth there, and being able to deal with the ebbs and flows of a 48-minute football game.
Well, we'll know a lot more about your team after tonight's contest as well. But after 3 weeks of basically camp and practice, I know coaches are worriers. So what concerns you the most, or what worries you the most before kickoff tonight?
Yeah, it's the unknown, right? Like, we see a lot of great things happening. Like there's been a lot of growth that we've seen from day one of camp to even the scrimmage. We've seen a lot of growth from our inter-squad scrimmage to our scrimmage last Friday night over in Mason City. We've seen growth from Mason City till tonight. But until you see the bright lights, until you get all that deal, and we can look at guys through the face mask and the lights are on, and it's a pressure type situation. We're getting ready to get ready for kickoff here or whatever, and what can we see in the eyes, right? Do we see that glazed over, oh my gosh, this is happening look, or do we see that hey, I'm ready to get after it, I'm ready to go after it look? We just don't know what we got. We feel good about it. We feel good at that if they do what they're supposed to do and they do it how we know they can do it. We feel really great about that. It's just how fast can we get them to that level, both physically and mentally. And that's the unknown, and that's the part that scares us. But at the same time, that's also the part that excites us too, is that, we know we're not last year's team. We're not trying to be last year's team. We're this year's team. And so there's some identity that still needs to be ironed out and hammered out, but they've created their own deal, and they're their own thing. They're not trying to be last year. which is then also awesome too. So.
Okay, Coach. Well, it is. So you mentioned exciting. It is exciting time of year. This opening night. The weather's been going to be the best we've had for a long time. Opening night. So we'll look forward to that. Good luck tonight against the Bulldogs. Next week we head to Decorah. We'll talk to you over there.
Appreciate it. Go Cadets.
Need a high-quality sign? Check out Cresco's own Signs and Designs, Highway 9 West in Cresco. Signs and Designs offers computer-cut vinyl graphics or full-color printing graphics on vinyl, banner stock, or paper. Other products include magnetic signs, logo designs, and business signs. Call Signs and Designs today, 563-547-4476. That's 563-547-4476 for Signs and Designs, Highway 9 West in Cresco.
Do you have a special event coming up or maybe want a professional print job for your business? Check out the Cresco Shoppers Custom Printing. They can do business cards, envelopes, labels, time cards, invoices for 1, 2, or 3 parts, flyers, invitations, postcards, event tickets, booklets, receipt books, programs, brochures, pamphlets, custom stampers, and so much more. Black and white or full color printed on 20 pounds, 60 pounds, glossy, cardstock, and newsprint are all available for all of your printing needs. The Cresco Shopper is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Be sure to stop by the Cresco Shopper today at 116 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cresco or by calling at 563-547-2025.
This is KCZQ, Cresco, 102.3 FM.
Go Cadets! And good evening again, everybody. Welcome to Crestwood Cadets Football for 2025 here on Super C. I want to thank our sponsors who make our broadcast possible this evening. Hanson Tire Service, Atomic Pizza Pub, Don Anderson Insurance, Gosh's Plumbing and Heating, Cresco Motor Company, Regional Health Services of Howard County, all of Cresco. We're brought to you by CUSB Bank, online at CUSB.com. By Sovereign Grain and Schley, the Crestwood High School All Sports Booster Club, CIA Insurance, Campsite RV, CPU, Lick Tag Lawn and Garden, all of Cresco, by My Broadband and My Energy, Johnson Comfort Systems of Lime Springs, Route 63 Travel Plaza of Chester, WinMed of Decorah, Vern Lauer's Auto Center of New Hampton, A&W, H&R Block, Northeast Iowa Motors, Fisk Farm and Home, Signs and Designs, the Cresco Shopper, all of Cresco, A&J's Construction, Featherlight Trailers, Cresco Bank and Trust, Henry Stitches and Prints, Culligan Water Conditioning, Suzy Q's and Shotzi's Body Shop, all of Cresco, by V&V Insurance Agency of Cresco and Decorah, and by Bank Iowa, with offices across the state of Iowa, thanks to those great sponsors who make tonight's broadcast possible. Well, we're running a little bit behind, folks, as I said in the pregame show, 7:30 kickoff. I lied. We're in game one already. It's the freshman game. Well, the rain started here. The skies opened up about 5 to 5, about 5 minutes before the start of that contest. And so they didn't actually get the game started till a little bit after 6 o'clock, and then they just played 2 9-minute quarters for the freshmen to get a little game experience. So we're going to get a little bit later start. Around 7:50, 7:53 roughly will be the anticipated start time here tonight between the Cadets and the MFL Marmac Bulldogs. So we're about just under 20 minutes away from the opening kick here in Monona. To go through the starting lineup for the Cadets that I have here this evening. And let's go to the Cadets offense here tonight. Starting at quarterback tonight will be the junior Alex Loden. At running back for the Cadets, senior Jose Liviano. The starting tight end tonight for the Cadets is another senior in Alex Berg. The 3 wide receivers tonight, 2 juniors, Nate Marr and Finn Donlin, and a senior in Luke Dertina. The offensive line for the Cadets tonight, at the starting tackles, junior Reese Allendike and senior Mason Wiegert. The guards tonight for the Cadets, junior Mason Regan and senior Jace Pedretti. And snapping the ball tonight for the Cadets will be another junior in Grant Ludwig. The defensive line for the Cadets has junior Anand Skoda, and he'll be joined in that defensive line by 2 seniors, Blake Kennedy and Jace Pedretti. The starting linebackers tonight for the Cadets, 3 seniors in the starting lineup. In the linebacker spot, Tyler Gibson, Isaiah Coates, and Dane Curtin. And the other linebacker spot goes to Mitchell Peter, a junior for Crestwood. And in the defensive backfield, senior Ben Isaacson gets the start, along with Caleb Holzer, junior Caleb Holzer, and a junior in Brogan Nibbling. And the lone sophomore in the starting lineup tonight for the Cadets is sophomore Lux Smith. So that's your starting lineup for the Cadets here in the season opener this evening. The rain's let up about 6:15 or so here. Right now, there's little dark clouds out to the west, but it's dry as the sun starts to set behind the grandstand on the far sideline. As we're sitting on the east sideline looking west, the north-south field here in Monona. And a beautiful field over here, but just in they put those 2 9-minute quarters, and just in that short time, they tore the field up pretty good in the middle of the field. As they got a lot of rain. I ran into it just north of Postville on the way down here, and a lot of water sitting in the ditches along the roadway. So the field softened up out there. The ball was on the ground a lot in that freshman contest. A lot of bad handoff, a lot of bad snaps, I should say. A lot of fumbled handoffs, and we'll see how much it affects the varsity contest here this evening between the Cadets and the Bulldogs as they are out there working through their warm-ups here this evening. I think what we're going to do is that we still have about 16 minutes left before the opening kickoff. So we're going to send it back to the studio. Dean's back at the station ready to play some music for you in a few spots as we get ready for kickoff here tonight. So let's send it back to the studio. I'll be back in roughly 15 minutes or so with the opening kickoff tonight, Crestwood versus MFL Marmac. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet football coverage here on KCZQ.
Come on in.
With Mobile Mortgage from Bank Iowa, you can manage your entire mortgage process from application to close in one app, making your home buying journey fast and easy. Plus, you'll have the help of a local Bank Iowa lender throughout the process. Just search Bank Iowa Mobile Mortgage in the App Store or Google Play and download the app today. Bank Iowa, let's make it happen. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For your next construction project, call or see Aaron Wemark at A&J's Construction. Aaron does all types of construction, including homes and additions, commercial buildings, pole sheds, steel roofing, shingling, new decks, siding, windows, and all general farm repairs. So for your next construction project, call Aaron at A&J's Construction at 563-419-7054. That's 563-419-7054.
Featherlight Trailers' family of horse, livestock, car, utility, and specialty trailers continues to grow. And they're looking for people to join their team and help to build America's most versatile line of custom aluminum trailers. From interior assemblers to electrical technicians to welders and more, Featherlight has a number of career opportunities available. Go to fthr.com or stop by their facility in Cresco to apply.
Catch Cadet Fever at O. Henry Stitches and Prints in downtown Cresco. Shop the Spirit Shop in the lower level for your cadet wear apparel, including sweatshirts, shorts, t-shirts, and jackets. Remember, a percentage of all retail Crestwood wear sales goes to the CHS All Sports Booster Club. Check out O. Henry's for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. O. Henry Stitches and Prints in downtown Cresco.
At Bank Iowa, we are invested in our community. Each year, we donate more than $250,000 to local organizations, giving back to the community that supports us. Because we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners. Committed to our community, committed to you. Bank Iowa, let's make it happen. BankIowa.bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
B&B Insurance Agency is a local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, so we know the value of sticking together and teamwork, and believe that teamwork and hard work pays off in both sports and life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and hope that your efforts today will lead to victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow with B&B Insurance Agency with locations in Cresco and Decorah. Visit our website at vnvins.com, like us on Facebook, or call us today at 563-547-2161. Trust in tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Schatzi's Body Shop at 214 5th Street Southeast in Cresco is your collision repair center, offering professional auto body and collision work. Schatzi's also does rust repair and features a semi-downdraft spray booth. Schatzi's Body Shop is family-owned and operated, processes insurance claims, and guarantees their workmanship. For your free estimate appointment, call 563-203-8070. That's 563-203-8070. Schatzi's is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. When you want the very best in auto body and collision work, it's Schatzi's Body Shop in Cresco.
Today on Hey Culligan, reverse to reduce. Here's Bob.
Hey Culligan, I love fresh water, but I got plastic bottles coming out.
Whoa, Bob, you are not kidding about the bottles. But did you know Culligan's reverse osmosis and always-on drinking water systems provide fresh, clean, delicious drinking water and help reduce the equivalent of over 15 billion plastic bottles from landfills worldwide?
Holy fresh, environmentally friendly drinking water. Am I right?
Right, Bob. And we're already on the way.
See Culligan in Cresco, a family-owned business since 1976, serving Howard, Winneshiek, and Chickasaw counties. Call 563-547-4014.
The voice of Northern Iowa, Super C Radio.
63 or 139. Thanks for taking us along for the ride. Super C, KCZQ, 102.3. Thank you, farmers. For the latest in farm news,
KCZQ is about set to get started here this evening for the Cadets, with the Cadets in the MFL Marmac Bulldogs, as the Cadets won the opening toss, elected to defer to the second half, so MFL will receive the kickoff. Cadets are going to kick right to left to start the ball game here, and we'll be about ready to get going here in Monona. As so they're just finishing up introducing the MFL Marmac Bulldogs defensive starters, and we'll go through those Cadet defensive starters for you since it was a few minutes ago since I did it. In case you weren't around, the defensive line will be on in Skoda. Blake Kennedy and Jace Pedretti. At linebacker, Tyler Gibson, Isaiah Coates, Mitchell Peter, and Dane Curtin. And in the defensive backfield, Ben Isaacson, Caleb Holzer, Luck Smith, and Brogan Nibelink for the Cadets. As they're done with the lineups, the teams huddled around the coaches one last time. We're about set to go. Other games tonight, Decorah gets opponents next week. They had a little weather delay over there, too. They haven't started yet. They're about 10, 15 minutes away from starting their contest. They're over in Waukon this evening. New Hampton is underway against Union LaPorte City. No score early in the ball game there. And I mentioned this next week. We'll be in Decorah next Friday night. It'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff as well. As we're waiting for the game clock to wind down, you can stop that and reset it, but they're let it just go ahead and wind down. Got 39 seconds on that. So send the kicking team out there. Alex Loden will do the kicking for the Cadets. And he's going to place it on the far right hash as they wait for the Bulldogs to take the field. We'll be rolling here in just a moment, I promise. Okay, the ball's on the tee. We'll wait for the official's whistle to get things started. Here's the run-up by Loden. And the kick, a nice high kick. It's short. It's going to come down around the 20. It's going to hit the ground, bounce right up to the Bulldog, and he's got some room to the far side. He'll be wrestled down near the 35, 37-yard line. That's where he'll start 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs over there. Loden in on the tackle. It'll be, let's call it 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. We're on their own 37-yard line. We are set to go. Eli Hansen, the starting quarterback this year, the new quarterback for the Bulldogs. Ball's on the far left hash. And they'll go left to right. They'll go under center. Split backs, double wing, back to the right-hand side of motion left to right. Do the jet sweep, and not a lot there. Gibson on the tackle. The ball carrier, number 8 for the Bulldogs, and he'll get out of the 40, about the 41. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Just over their own 41-yard line. Same formation. Double wings this time, too. When receivers put out to the right, Hansen looks over the Crestwood defense. Actually, receivers left and right. Motion from right to left. They'll try it right up the middle, and not much there. Now he'll spin around and get out near the 45-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of about 3. Bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Right at their own 45-yard line, just on the way, the ball between the 2 hash marks. Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. Everybody's set in tight now. It's 2 tight ends, wing on the left, split backs. The handoff up the middle again. He's going to be close to the first down. There's Dane Curtin on the tackle. Going to be fourth down at about a half a yard here. So fourth down, about a half a yard for the first down. It's Cashton Decker, been doing the carrying for the Bulldogs, number 8. Fourth down, here we go. Fourth down, less than a yard. Their own 42-yard line, quarterback keeper, and Hanson's got it easily. A host of Cadets will bring him down, but he'll get out near midfield. They'll pick up the first down of the season for the Bulldogs. Get almost 3 yards on the carry, so 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs right at the midfield stripe. 4 straight runs for MFL Marmac. Ball's on the far left hash as they break the huddle. I'll go with the 2 tight ends again. Putbacks in the backfield, a wing on the left side. Sam Hanson looks to throw. Going to his right, gets some pressure from Gibson. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got positive yardage down to the 43-yard line, where he'll be brought down out there by Mitchell Peter, but he'll get about 8 yards down near the 42-yard line. Give him 8. It'll be a 2nd down and 2 for the Bulldogs just inside the Cadet 42-yard line. We're just underway. If you just tuned in due to a rain delay in early contest, we played almost 3 minutes. Bulldogs have a 2nd down and short after picking up 1 first down. They're 2nd and short at the Cadet 42. Ball on the near right hash. We'll have 2 receivers to the right. Tight end on the left, split backs. On a 2nd and short, Hanson now under center. Gives it to Decker up the middle. He's got a first down. Going to lean on the tackle for the Cadets, but he'll get from the 42-yard line. He'll get down to near the 38-yard line. Isaiah Coates also in on the tackle, so he'll pick up 4. Another Bulldog first down. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at the 38-yard line. Gets Reese Allendike comes into the contest in the interior line for the Cadets. Here come the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 of the Cadet 38. Split backs, wing on the left. Tight end. Double tight end. Hanson hands it to the fullback up the middle. Mitchell Peter's got him, but he'll pull him forward for some positive yards as Blake Schutte, the fullback. Get down near from the 38 down to the 34-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs at the Cadet 34-yard line. Ball right in the middle of the field between the 2 hash marks. Now they'll send the receiver to the wide left side. Actually, double receivers to the left. Wing on the left, one back behind the quarterback, Hanson, who ducks under center. Snap back, rolls to his left. He gets some pressure from the weak side by Gibson. Throws it deep downfield towards the end zone. Ball's up for grabs. Oh, almost picked off out there by the Cadets, as that was Luck Smith on man-to-man coverage. Perfect coverage out there by Smith. Pass falls incomplete. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 at the 34-yard line. Clock will stop. 7:24 to go here in the opening quarter. We're scoreless. MFL Marmac with the first possession of the ball game. They're back up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go split backs behind Hanson, goes under center, wing on the left side. Tight ends. Right up the middle to Schutte. He runs right into the heart of the defense out there. As that was Reese Allendike on the tackle. Got some help out there from Isaiah Coates. And Schutte's going to get, we'll give him a yard on the carry at the most. So it brings up a 4th down. Big 4th down play for the Cadet defense. 4th and 4 at the Cadet 32-yard line. Bulldogs right back up to the line of scrimmage. So big play, Cadet defense right here. Double wings, receiver left, one back. Behind Hanson, who's going to duck under center here in a moment. Now he's under center, motion right to left. Now back left to right, and they're going to burn a timeout as the wingman was slipping around back and forth, and they'll burn a timeout. We'll take a timeout, too. We're back in 1 minute. No score.
Go. Hanson Tire Service in Cresco is your one-stop shop for all of your automotive service and repair. Farmers, remember, they sell and service all brands of commercial and farm tires, including on-site service of all sizes of tires. Call your locally owned one-stop shop for almost 60 years of continued service. Hanson Tire Service, Highway 9 West, Cresco, 563-547-2533.
6:42 to go, opening quarter. MFL Marmac on the opening drive of the ball game faces a 4th and 4 at the Cadet 34-yard line. Ball in the middle of the field between two hashes. After their timeout, it'll go one receiver to the left, double wings. Flip back, double wings, one man in the backfield behind Hanson. He's under center. Man in motion, left to right. He's going to look to throw. He gets some pressure. They turn him back up. He's going to slip one tackle, and he's slipping a couple of tackles. He's going to be close to the first down, but I don't believe he got it. Let's see. He's way over on the far sideline. They got some pressure on him. And they're taking a long look at it. Where they had him short, but he kept fighting out there, and this is probably going to take a measurement, it looks like. Well, they're setting the ball. Did they give him the first? This is the first down. Where they had a shot at him out there a couple of times. Weren't able to bring him down. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 27-yard line of the Cadets. It's under center. Ball's on the ground, and the Bulldogs still loose. Boy, it looked like Hanson was going to fall on top of it, and they will fall on it, it looks like. But for a loss, back to the 31-yard line. So a 4-yard loss. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 14 for the Bulldogs back at the Cadet 31-yard line. It's been a 6-minute drive. They've used up half of the opening quarter here as we approach the 6-minute mark. Ball's just inside the far left hash. Receiver goes to that short left side. They'll go double wings, one setback. Motion right to left. They hand it. Ball's on the ground again. This time, the Cadets think they got it. Let's see. No sign here yet. The referees haven't signaled it. And now they do. Football on the turnover. Crestwood Football. Back-to-back fumbles by the Bulldogs. The field was sloppy. A lot of balls on the ground, a ton in that freshman game. And back-to-back fumbles there. Cadets get the football for the first time this season. 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. 5:44 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's send. Mar and Donlin to the left side. Levion on the backfield with Loden. Loden looks to throw. Quick hitter on the far side. Caught out there. And it's going to be about a 7-yard gain to Luke Dertina on the quick hitter. Second down, give him 8 yards. They call it 2nd down and a couple for Dertina. For the Cadets, I should say. Right at the 40-yard line. Now Marn down to the left, Dertina to the right. That's the short side of the field. Levion on the left-hand side of Loden. Berg, the tight end on the right side, looks like. Snap back in good shape. They try Leviano. Leviano plows forward. Got the first down. So 1st and 10 Cadets. Leviano give him about 5 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 Crestwood. Ball thrown 43-yard line. Ball stays on that far right hash. In formation, 2 receivers wide left. Virginia to the right. Leviano left-hand side of Loden. Looks to the left side, throws it this side. Downline can't handle it. He was open at the 45 and dropped it. So it's incomplete. The second and 10 for the Cadets at their own 43-yard line. Clock will stop with 4:38 to go. Opening quarter, no score. Crestwood with the first possession of the ball game after a 11-play drive by the Bulldogs ended with a fumble. Now they'll send Morrow all by himself wide left. Tertina downwind to the right. Ball's on the far right hash. Berg sets up as a tight end on the left side. Loden waits the snap back. Now motion is Donald. They give it to him. They try the right left side. He tries to turn it upfield. And he's going to get down near the 48-yard line. We'll pick up 5. They'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Cadets. Off their own 48-yard line. So call it the 49-yard line as they give them a good spot out there. We'll call it 3rd down and about 4 for Crestwood. Ball's on the near side. Mar out here on the near side all by himself. That's the short side. The wide side has Donlin in the slot. Tertina wide right. Leviano on the left-hand side of Loden. Berg sets up on the right side of tight end. Loden looks to throw. Little dump pass to Berg. Berg makes the catch. Plows forward. He's going to be close to the first down. We'll see where they spot this thing out there. And they got the first down for the Cadets. First and 10 Cadets at the Bulldog 46-yard line. They've ventured into Bulldog territory. Now 3 receivers to the wide left side of the field. Snap back in good shape. They'll give it to Leviano. Slips one tackle, slips another, keeps going. Leviano into the secondary. Leviano inside the 30-yard line for Jose Leviano. Leviano from the 46-yard line. He'll get down near the 26-yard line. A gain of 20 for Jose. First and 10 Cadets at the Bulldog 26. 3 receivers wide, left side. Berg sets up on the right side. Goes out of that shotgun. Leviano on the left-hand side. They hand it to Leviano. Tries to make his way to the right side. Not much there. He might get a yard over there. A second down and 9. We'll call it about 2nd and 8 out there. The Bulldog 24, as we've got 2:35 to go, scoreless, first quarter. That's with their opening drive of the season. Face a 2nd and 8 at the Bulldog 24-yard line. To the left, one to the right. Bowden looks to throw to the right side. Drop pass underneath to the Tina, incomplete. Got hit when the ball got there. The pass falls incomplete. Gets to face a 3rd down and 8 at the Bulldog 24. And the clock will stop with 2:20 to go here in the opening quarter. The ball's on the far right hash. Looks like Tina's going to go to the short right side. Mars put out wide left. Donald in the slot. Leviano sets up on the right-hand side of Loden. Berg sets up on the left side of tight end. Snap back in good shape. Loden looking. Throws it underneath to Berg. Berg makes the catch to the 20. Berg get it to the 10-yard line. Berg down the near sideline. And Berg's going to take it in the hole. Oh, it's Berg with a touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown pass. And the Cadets strike first. So the Cadets will attempt the extra point here. It'll be Loden to attempt the kick. Waits the snap back. Snap is back, ball down, kick is up, high enough, long enough. It is good enough. 12 to go, first quarter. Crestwood 7, MFL Marmac 0. You're listening to Crestwood Football on KCZQ.
Atomic Pizza Pub features one-of-a-kind pizza crust or thin crust pizza piled high with your favorite toppings. Or enjoy an appetizer, pasta, or sandwich. Gluten-free options available. With dine-in or carry-out. Located in downtown Cresco. Open at 4 Wednesday through Sunday. A family-friendly and dining experience for all ages. Atomic Pizza Pub.
Where the flavors and the service are out of this world.
Back to school is right around the corner. Don't forget to schedule your child's physical with Regional Health Services at Cresco, Alma, or Lime Springs Medical Clinics. Our caring providers make checkups quick, easy, and stress-free, so your student is ready to hit the books on the field with confidence. Kindergartners, 7th graders, and 12th graders have required immunizations before that first day of school. Appointments are filling fast, so call today and check one more thing off your list. Convenient, local, trusted care. Regional Health Services, keeping your family healthy all year long.
This is KCZQ, Cresco, 102.3 FM.
Well, the Cadets start the scoring in the season with a 9-play, 68-yard drive. It takes 3:32 off the clock and culminates in a 24-yard touchdown pass. Alex Loden to Alex Berg. Now Loden to do the kickoff for the Cadets, still kicking right to left with 2:12 to go here in the opening quarter. Cadets on top 7-0. Well, very short kick. It's going to hit on the ground, bounce around. Cadets will wrap him up. That's Kennedy out there. Will bring him down near the 34-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start their second drive. 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line with 2:08 on the clock. Now here they come up to the line of scrimmage on the far left hash, 1st and 10. Anson looks over the Crestwood defense. A little miscommunication in the backfield. They're going to drop it for a loss. And Hanson ran into the running back, Schutte. And a host of Cadets back there. As Chase Pedretti, the first one in, and now the running back is down on the ground. I got Schutte out there. We'll double check here, but they ran into each other. They handled the ball to him, and he got crushed by Pedretti. Got some help from Peter. I'll call it no gain out there. And they're tending to the injured player. They're looking at his right ankle out there, the right lower leg at least, I believe. The Bulldog trainer out there tending to him. Oh, he's going to get up. Oh, that was it Schutte? I believe it's. The coach is covering up number 8, Decker. There was a loss of 3 on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Bulldogs, their own 31-yard line. So we go under 2 minutes to go, opening quarter. Gets up 7-0. Ball on the far left hash. One receiver to the left side. That's the short side of the field. Split backs. One back, double wing. Now motion right to left. We'll try that left side with Decker. So that was number 9, Trace Winker. On and Skoda on the tackle for the Cadets. They pick up 4 on the carry. Brings up a big 3rd and 9. 1:21 to go in the opening quarter. I don't know what the official stopped it momentarily. Now he'll start the clock back up. 3rd and 9 at their own 35-yard line, far left hash for the Bulldogs. They go left to right here at the closing moments of the first quarter. They're going to send 2 receivers out wide to the right. It's going to work out of the shotgun for the first time. Now they got too many guys. They have too many guys out there. Number 3 doesn't know where to set up. Now he's going to set up on the left side. Hanson rolls to his right, gets a big pusher from Kennedy, throws it underneath through the hands of the receiver. As that was Brogan Niblick on the hit as the ball got there. Pass goes incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down and long, and we should see our first punt of the night here. As Ben Isaacson's going back deep for the Cadets. Looks like quarterback Hansen's going to do the punting for the Bulldogs from their own 35-yard line. Isaacson, the only man back for Crestwood. Clock stopped 51 seconds ago in the opening quarter and gets up 7-0. Now they send a man in late on the Bulldog side of things. Get on the play clock. That back a little one hopper. They can't quite get to his little worm burner back there. The ball hits on the ground. Isaacson will field it, and he'll step out of bounds near the 45-yard line. Peter was almost got in there to get that ball. Nice job by Hansen to get it away. And it'll be cut football here. 1st and 10. Their own 45-yard line. Looks like maybe the 44. The official ever decides to put the ball down. 42.6 to go. He'll put it at the 44-yard line. Well, 1st and 10 for the Cadets there. Bertina in the downwind to the short right side. Mar to the wide left. Liviana on the left-hand side of Loden. Tight end Berg on the left side. Motion is Donlin. They give it to him. They try the left side. He's got a little bit of room over here to the 45. Gets to midfield in the Bulldog territory before he's knocked out of that first down. Donlin goes down to the Bulldog 42. A 14-yard gain for Donlin. Another Crestwood first down. We're 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 42. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds. 35 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Ball's in the near left hash. Marr out to the left side. Donlin in the slot. Bertina all by himself wide right. 1st and 10 Cadets at the Bulldog 42. Donlin in motion left to right. They fake it to him this time. Loden will keep it. Bounces off a couple guys and will go nowhere. He'll be brought down by a host of Bulldogs there for maybe a yard loss. Closer to the 43-yard line. That might be the last play of the opening quarter as we're down to 15 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Gets up 7-0. And that will be the last play of the opening quarter. So we'll go ahead. We'll take a 1-minute break. After one quarter of football, it's Crestwood 7, MFL Marmac 0. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet football coverage here on KCZQ.
Summer in the Midwest. Sunshine, road trips, backyard barbecues, and fields in full bloom. While you enjoy the season, make sure what matters most is protected. Whether it's your farm, home, autos, or crops, Don Henderson Insurance has you covered. Serving Northeast Iowa and Southeast Minnesota, Don's a neighbor and an agent you can trust, offering reliable coverage with hometown care. Call Don or Jackie at 563-883-8012 and protect what makes your summer special. Home, auto, crop, peace of mind.
Welcome back to Monona, the home of the NFL Marmac Bulldogs. The Crestwood Cadets leading the Bulldogs 7-0. If you just tuned in after the first quarter, a 24-yard touchdown pass. Alex Loden to Alex Berg was the only scoring in that first quarter. Cadets with their second possession of the ball game here. Again, next Friday night, it'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff from Decorah, Crestwood and Decorah. The Vikings taking on Walk-On tonight. I'll get you an update from that sometime during the course of this contest. They're going to face a 2nd down and 11 at the Bulldog 43-yard line. They said spot the ball right in the middle of the field. Bertina's set up on the right side. Marr goes to the left. Donlin will be in the slot to the left, it looks like. Liviano will be on the right-hand side of Loden as soon as the referee bows the ball in play, if he has. And we're set to go. Berg, the tight end on the right side for Crestwood. Donlin in motion left to right. They give it to him. Tries to get the corner, turns, got 40, got to the 35-yard line. Dives near the first down. Nice dive there at the end by Donlin's going to get that's enough for the first down, it looks like. That it will be another Crestwood first down. Be first and 10 Cadets just inside the Bulldog 32-yard line. So just underway here in quarter number 2. Ball in the near right hash. It's going to send 3 receivers to the wide left side. Berg sets up a tight end on the right side. Le'Veon on the left-hand side of Loden. Looks over the defense. Snap back in good shape. Little swing pass to Donlin. Donlin drops it out there, and they call it incomplete. That was close to being backwards. But referees blew the whistle right away. Incomplete pass. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Cadets. And as Luck Smith's going to come in replacing Donlin here. Give him a breather. We've got Donlin 3 carries in the ball game, 31 yards here in the early going in the second quarter. Lamar's out to the wide left side. Smith in the slot to the right. Cortina out to the right side. Le'Veon on the left-hand side of Loden. Berg sets up on the left side. Ball's in the near right hash. Now motion to Smith. Bad snap. And Loden just has to fall on it all the way back near the 42, 43-yard line. Oh, it's going to be a 10-yard loss there for the Cadets. Yeah, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 20 for Crestwood, back near the 41-yard line. We had a big, heavy downpour here earlier during that freshman game, and we saw the ball on the ground a lot. You could see the water on the field out there. Now 3rd down and forever for the Cadets. 3rd and 20 at the Bulldog 42. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Comes the blitz. Loden throws it underneath the Berg. He makes the catch at the line of scrimmage, and not much there. He'll plow forward for a few yards. He'll get about 4. Get down there, but it'll be well short of the first down. But what do you do here? You're at the 38-yard line of the Bulldogs. I guess we're going to punt, try to pin the Bulldogs back deep. Clock running with 10:15 to go opening. A half. Quarter number 2 gets up 7-0. So Loden will stand back near midfield. 1 man back for the Bulldogs. Becker back deep. I need a good snap here. 5 on the play clock. It is a good snap. Oh, they're going to fake it. Loden's going to run for it. Loden's got a lot of positive yards. Oh, he bounces off the tackle, and he's got the first down. Holy cow. Well, he collided with somebody out there short of the first down. He's a little groggy getting up out there. But he goes from the 38 down to the 20-yard line, an 18-yard gain for Alex Loden, and to get first down. First and 10, Cadet, and Loden's going to come off it. He got dinged up. He took a big shot there just before he got to the first down, but he bounced off it and managed to fall forward and get the first down. So he's going to come off and get looked at by the trainer. And now we're going to get a whistle and get a timeout for Cadets. We'll take a 1-minute break, 9:12 to go opening quarter. That's up 7-0. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Get Football, KCZQ.
At Cresco Motor Company, located on Highway 9 West in Cresco, they have a passion for vehicles. They also have a passion for helping customers. Put those 2 things together, and you get the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you've ever had. They pride themselves on stocking an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. Service, reliability, and quality. That's Cresco Motor Company. Online at CrescoMotorCompany.com. Plus, there's online financing available. See website for details.
Cresco Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Crestwood High School academics and athletics, and wishes the best of luck to Crestwood's young athletes this season, and hopes for great success in the classroom as well. Go Big Blue from everyone at Cresco Bank and Trust, a division of Decorah Bank and Trust, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, after the timeout, Loden back in the ballgame. That was a great job There was 4 Bulldogs came charging through. Loden just split the difference between them and took off downfield. Now he's back in the ball game. Now we get a whistle. We're going to procedure call against the Cadets prior to the snap. First penalty of the season. We'll march them back near the 26-yard line and bring up a 1st and 15. 9:11 to go, second quarter. It's up 7-0. We'll have a 1st and 15 at the Bulldog 26-yard line. So 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Berg on the right side. Now we're going to get another motion legal procedure against the Cadets. So we're back-to-back false starts against the Cadets, marching back 10 yards. Got to bring up a 1st and 20 now for the Cadets. Back near the 31-yard line. So 1st and 20 for Crestwood, back at the Bulldog 31 now. 3 receivers are going to go to the wide right side. Burke sets up a tight end on the left. Liviana on the right-hand side of Loden. And now game clock runs out. So 3 penalties in a row by the Cadets. So, man, 1st and 25 now for Crestwood. Back to the 36-yard line. They'll stay in the same formation. We'll swing past to Donlin. He gets a block out there. Makes one man miss. Gets down near the 30-yard line. They'll go from the 36 down to the 30, so a 6-yard gain. A 2nd and 19 at the Bulldog 30. Another bounce to stop the clock with 9:04 to go in the second quarter. Gets up 7-0. Now 3 receivers go wide, left side. Work on the right side of tight end. Leave on the left-hand side of Loden. Snap back in good shape. Loden's going to throw it towards the end zone. He's got a man breaking open. Just throw him out there. He had Marr. Marr was open by 2 strides. So post pattern. Ball just overthrown, but the play was there. And then we'll bring up a 3rd down and 19 for the Cadets at the 30-yard line of the Bulldogs. Ball's going to stay here on the near right hash. Play gets signaled in from the near sideline. 3 receivers go wide left. Liviano on the backfield on the left-hand side of Loden. Berger the tight end on the right-hand side. Here comes the blitz. Loden's got some time. Throws it underneath. Caught out there by down near the 20-yard line. So he gets some of it back. Gets 10 of it back. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 9 for the Cadets. The Bulldog 20-yard line. The clock running at 8:35 to go. Second quarter gets up 7-0. Ball's on the far left hash. Here we go. 4th and 9. Crestwood at the Bulldog 20. Takina wide right. Donald in the slot to the right. Marr out to the short left side. Berg the tight end will set up on the left side. Liviano on the backfield on the right-hand side of Loden. Down to 5 on the play clock. Snap back in good shape. Looking to throw. Throws it towards the end zone. Got a man out there. Come on. Touchdown, Crestwood. Takina on the 20-yard reception for the touchdown from Alex Loden. With 8:02 to go in the that's now 13-0 pending the extra point try. But with 8:02 to go. It's a short getting something out there. I have to wait for the holder maybe. They might need him. Still 10 on the play clock. Leap the snap back from center. Loden to attempt it. Ball down. Kick high enough. Far enough. It is good enough. 8:02 to go. Second quarter. Crestwood 14. MFL Marmac 0. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet Football on KCZQ.
CUSB Bank, CUSB Bank, because a home equity line of credit is flexible. Use it to consolidate debt, pay off credit cards, finance your child's education, do home improvements, and more. Consult a CUSB Bank lender today to find out more about our no closing cost home equity lines of credit. Call or visit CUSB.com for the details. CUSB Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Sovereign Grain Service of Schley believes that athletics and academics go hand in hand to help our young people grow up to be well-rounded adults. That's why Sovereign Grain proudly supports our Crestwood cadets in the classroom, on the court, and on the field. They hope you'll join them in cheering on the cadets in person throughout the school year. When you can't make it to the game, tune into Super C for live coverage of cadet sports, brought to you in part by Sovereign Grain Service of Schley, a proud supporter of Crestwood Cadet academics and athletics.
8:02 to go until a halftime break here in Monona. Gets on top of the Bulldogs 14-0. That was a, by my count, 13-play, 56-yard drive. That took 4 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock there for the Cadets and culminated in the 20-yard touchdown pass on fourth down, Alex Loden to Luke Dertina. And Loden's got teed up on the near sideline. Ready to kick it off here. We wait the referee's whistle. There's the whistle. Here's the run-up. The short kick's going to come down. Catches it on the fly at the 15. He's got a lot of speed built up. Let's wrap him up near the 35-yard line. There's Caleb Holzer, first one down there for the Cadets. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 7:55 to go here. They'll start at their own 34-yard line. That's in the quarterback. The ball's on the far right hash. And they'll go double wings. Actually, split backs with one wing. Under center, two tight ends. Hanson hands it off. Brought down out there to a short gain out there, trying to get the number in the. That's Wickner, number 9. Payne Curtin on the tackle. We'll get 3 on the carry. Bring up a 2nd and 7 from their own 37 for the Bulldogs. Ball in the middle of the field. They'll send a receiver to the right side. Go tight end on the left, double wings. One step back. Hanson's under center, went motion left to right. They pitch it to the right side. He's got some room out there. And he'll be tripped up by Peter, and also out there is Holzer. Who was that? Give that to Decker on the carry. And he will pick up about 5. Called 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs, their own 42-yard line. Ball on the far right half. They head up to the line of scrimmage as we hit 6:35 to go. Second quarter gets up 14-0. Split back, swing on the right. Motion right to left from that wing back. They give it to the fullback up the middle. He's got first down yardage as he drags a couple of tacklers with him. Elverson, the ball carrier. He'll go from the 42 to the 45, so he'll pick up 3 yards, enough for a first down. That'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their own 45. Reese Allendike Gets credit for the tackle there. 1st and 10, Bulldogs, their own 45. The ball right in the middle of the field between the two hash marks. One receiver goes to the right side. We go split back swing on the left. It's an under center, long snap count. Looking to throw. He's got some time back there. He kind of slips a little bit, and he's going to go down. He'll be sacked back in the 39-yard line. Like Reese Allendike on the tackle along. It's like Xander Meemert out there as well on that tackle. So lose 6 yards on that carry. Second and 16, back at their own 39 for the Bulldogs with 5:20 to go. Clock running here. Quarter number 2 cuts up 14-0. Flip back, swing on the right, receiver out to the right. Motion right to left. Little misdirection there. He's got some room up the middle. That was Winker out there. He's all the way out from the 39-yard line. Gets 11. Gets 13 of those yards. Go to with the tackle. He'll get 13 yards there. Brings up a 3rd and 3 now for the Bulldogs in the Cadet territory. Just short of the Cadet 48-yard line. On the far right hash, receiver goes wide to the left side. Put backs in the backfield, wing on the left. Hanson looks over the defense. Under center with 5 on the play clock. Give it to the fullback up the middle. He's got yardage close to the first down. Spins out of a tackle, and he's going to be very close. Looks like he may, yep, they're going to say first down. Halverson, the ball carrier. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They're down to the 45-yard line. Over Casper into the defensive line for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They get 45. Double wing, single back. Hanson gives it to the wing back. Got some room to the outside. Going to get wrapped up there. Nice job out there coming across his Holzer again. He's been on a lot of tackles tonight. They'll get a gain of 3 on the play. That bring up a 2nd and 7 at the Cadet 42-yard line. Shooty, the ball carrier. No, that wasn't Shooty. He's out of the ball. Remember, that was Winker. Motion right to left. There's the fullback up the middle. He's got positive yardage. He's dragging a couple tacklers with him as he's dragging coach with him for a few yards. That was Halverson again. He picked up 4 yards on the carry. Brings up a 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs to get 37. 2:20 to go, opening half. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Gets up 14-0. The Bulldogs on a drive. 3rd and 2 at the Cadet 37. Look backs. Hanson's under center. Wing back in motion. A little misdirection again. This time, not as much as. Going to bring up a 4th down and about 1. Winker, the ball carrier. He picks up a yard. So 4th down, about a yard. A little less than a yard near the Cadet 36-yard line. So here we go. 4th down, about 2 feet for the Bulldogs. Hanson's under center, quarterback keeper behind their big center, and they're going to, he's going to break out of there. He's going to go to the end zone. Just don't prop him up. "36 yards, he ran in the pile, and they stood him up, and everybody just kind of stopped." Boy, a strange-looking play there. He had the first down, and looked like they were going to, let's assume the play was going to be dead, and he just kept running all the way to the end zone. Well, that was strange looking, but good for the Bulldogs. They're back to within 14-6 now. They're going to line up and go for two. That's in the quarterback. Motion left to right. Here's the pitch sweep. The guy's got some room out there. Meemer tries to get to it. Nice job. Xander Meemer will tackle him short of the end zone. 14-6. That's the lead. 1:22 to go in the half. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Football on KCZQ.
Exciting news. We're installing fiber internet in the rural Cresco, Alta Vista area with ultra-fast speeds and unbeatable reliability. As your local rural broadband specialist in a smart rural community, we're committed to improving your online experience. For more information, visit mybroadband.com or call 507-886-6422 to schedule your install. Faster internet is here.
Imagine the ultimate comfort system. Imagine unsurpassed levels of comfort without sacrificing energy savings. Imagine tapping into the free energy found in your own backyard. With a water furnace system, you'll no longer have to decide between comfort and energy savings. You get both. Contact the water furnace geothermal experts at Johnson Comfort Systems, Inc. in Lime Springs at 563-566-2346 and imagine no more. It's now a reality. Johnson Comfort Systems, Inc. 563-566-2346.
Crestwood High School on a fourth down and about 2 feet. Hanson had the first down, not by a lot, but everybody just kind of stopped playing once he hit the pile there. And he just kept his legs moving and kept running and broke free for the touchdown. 36-yard carry. They go. It was 10 plays. My stats here for you on that one. 10 plays, 6:33 off the clock, 66 yards for the touchdown on that drive for the Bulldogs. They got to be on your toes here to see if Hanson, the quarterback, kicks it off to make sure they don't try something funky here. With just 1:22 to go in the half. That's up 14-6. Okay, here's the run up by Hanson. He will kick it deep, but it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So Cadets will start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. It's 1:22 on the clock and 2 timeouts. So let's see how aggressive the Cadets get here. Cadets are going to receive the kickoff to start the second half. Let's place the ball right in the middle of the field between the 2 hash marks. Take a long time to get the play in here. Down to 12 on the clock as they break the huddle. 2 receivers to the right. All 3 to the right. Down to 4. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. And Cadets will burn a timeout, so we will too. We'll be back in a minute. Here's the Crestwood Football on KCZQ.
CPU in Cresco is now offering a new service. Imagine hearing a song you haven't heard in years. Do you have any vinyl records or cassette tapes in your collection that you're unable to play? CPU can transfer your vinyl records or cassette tapes to digital. It can be individual songs or the whole album or tape. Let them preserve your favorite oldies so you can keep on enjoying them. Stop in at CPU for more details.
The Route 63 Travel Plaza, the largest truck stop in Chester, offers fuel services, showers, breakfast and lunch, and more. Stop by for their famous Breakfast Truckers special, open 7 days a week, diner open Monday through Saturday. Check out the Route63TravelPlaza.com or call 563-565-2631. That's the Route 63 Travel Plaza in Chester, providing comfort and convenience since 1991.
We go first and 10 Cadets, their own 20-yard line. 1:22 on the clock. Bowden's looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield towards Marr. And it's incomplete. Overthrew him again. He had the in-time position, but the pass was overthrown. Incomplete. 1:17 to go in the half. It's now down to one timeout left. MFL has two. Second to the 20-yard line. Update from Waukon. Core leads Waukon 7-0 late in the first half. About 2 minutes to go there. Core 7, Waukon 0. But Waukon is threatening deep in Decorah territory. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Trips to the left for the Cadets. There's the blitz up the middle. We're going to give it to Liviano. He'll slip one tackle. Get positive yardage about 5. Or Liviano. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Crestwood. Ball at their own 25-yard line for the Cadets as we're down to 47 seconds to go here in the half. It took a long time on that play. Down to 10 on the play clock again, still in the huddle. Now the Cadets are going to run the play clock down and take a timeout here. Down to 3, 2, 1. And they'll take that timeout. We will too. Back in a minute. Just to get football. KCZQ.
Hey, Mom, I loaded the dinner dishes.
See the delay button on the dishwasher?
Delay button? Oh, here it is. Looks like we can delay the start 2, 4, or 6 hours.
That makes it easy.
Easy for what?
It's My Energy Summer Shift program. By reducing our electric use on summer weekdays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.,
it helps keep electric rates affordable.
You've heard about that?
It's on the radio. Every summer, all the time.
I know.
Discover summer shift tips with My Energy Cooperative, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative. WinMed in Decorah offers expert urologic care for men and women in your community. Dr. Ryan Novak, WinMed's new full-time board-certified urologist, treats a wide range of conditions, from prostate and kidney issues to incontinence, bladder concerns, and pelvic floor disorders. Whether it's discomfort, changes in urinary habits, or something that doesn't feel quite right, don't wait. Early care can make all the difference. Call WinMed or visit winmed.org to schedule your appointment today. WinMed. Excellence lives
here. Here we go. 3rd down and 5. The Cadets are now out of timeouts. 26.4 on the clock. And Waukons just scored a touchdown against Decorah to pull within 7-6 late in the first half. Here we go. Cadets facing a 3rd and 5 from their own 25-yard line. The receivers to the left. That back, here comes the outside blitz. They're going to give it to Liviano. He needs to stay in bounds. He'll drive forward. I think he's got. He's have the first down. Looks like. And you will. Clock running. 13 seconds as they put it in play. 2 receivers go wide left for the Cadets. Down to 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, Cadets are just going to let the half run out, I guess. They'll get the kickoff to start the second half, and we will take a 4-minute break. I'll come back with some halftime statistics for you at the halftime break. It's Crestwood 14, MFL Marmac 6. Back in 4 minutes. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet football coverage here on KCZQ.
Shotzi's Body Shop at 214 5th Street Southeast in Cresco is your collision repair center, offering professional auto body and collision work. Shotzi's also does rust repair and features a semi-downdraft spray booth. Shotzi's Body Shop is family-owned and operated, processes insurance claims, and guarantees their workmanship. For your free estimate appointment, call 563-203-8070. That's 563-203-8070. Shotzi's is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. When you want the very best in auto body and collision work, it's Shotzi's Body Shop in Cresco.
B&B Insurance Agency is a local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, so we know the value of sticking together and teamwork, and believe that teamwork and hard work pays off in both sports and life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and hope that your efforts today will lead to victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow with B&B Insurance Agency with locations in Cresco and Decorah. Visit our website at vnvins.com, like us on Facebook, or call us today at 563-547-2161. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
At Bank Iowa, we are invested in our community. Each year, we donate more than $250,000 to local organizations, giving back to the community that supports us. Because we're more than just your local bank. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your partners. Committed to our community, committed to you. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen. BankIowa.bank, member FDIC, equal.
Cresco Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Crestwood High School academics and athletics, and wishes the best of luck to Crestwood's young athletes this season, and hopes for great success in the classroom as well. Go Big Blue from everyone at Cresco Bank and Trust, a division of Decorah Bank and Trust, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Catch Cadet Fever at O. Henry Stitches and Prints in downtown Cresco. Shop the Spirit Shop in the lower level for your cadet wear apparel, including sweatshirts, shorts, t-shirts, and jackets. Remember, a percentage of all retail Crestwood wear sales goes to the CHS All Sports Booster Club. Check out O. Henry's for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. O. Henry Stitches and Prints in downtown Cresco.
At Northeast Iowa Motors in Cresco, they are here for all of your automotive needs. These ASC certified technicians use quality Chevron products for services like oil changes, fluid checks, tire pressure changes, and more. Northeast Iowa Motors also helps with engine repairs, brake checks, drivetrain and axles, suspension, steering, AC, and towing services. Give them a call at 563-547-9994. A family-owned business, Northeast Iowa Motors, Highway 9 in Cresco.
For great service, selection, and price, shop Fisk Farm and Home in Cresco, Monona, and Decorah. Check out their clothing department with new arrivals for men, women, and kids. Shop Fisk Farm and Home for all your everyday clothing needs like jeans, shirts, sweatshirts, socks, and boots. Need a new pair of work gloves? Well, stop in for a fresh pair from their large selection of styles and sizes. And don't forget to pick up a bag of Solar Crystal Water Softener Salt for just $5.49. Shop Fisk Farm and Home in Cresco, Monona, and Decorah, Monday through Friday till 5:30, Saturday till 5, and Sunday 10 until 2.
Welcome back to Monona, where the Crestwood Cadets lead the MFL Marmac Bulldogs 14-6. The halftime break. Decorah and Waukon all tied up at 7 late in the first half. And as we'll give you the unofficial halftime statistics here. First for MFL Marmac, of Hansen leading the way with that 36-yard touchdown run. He's got 41 yards rushing in that first half. Mustangs are 22 carries for 95 yards on the ground. Hansen was 0 of 2 passing. The Mustangs with 95 yards of total offense in that first half. For the Cadets, 11 carries for 74 yards on the ground, 7 of 12 passing for 75 yards, so 149 yards of total offense for the Cadets. 2 passing touchdowns as had Alex Loden did that 7 out of 12 passing for 2 touchdowns. 25 yards receiving for Dertina with 1 touchdown, 34 yards through the air for Alex Berg with 1 touchdown, and 16 for Donlin through the air. Cadets with 9 first downs unofficially to 6 for the Bulldogs. The Cadets 2 scoring drives. Their first series of the season went 68 yards in 9 plays, 3:32 off the clock. It was a 24-yard touchdown pass, Alex Loden to Alex Berg. And then their second touchdown was a 13-play, 56-yard drive, took 4:40 off the clock on a 4th down at the Bulldog 20-yard line. It was a 20-yard touchdown pass, Alex Loden to Luke Dertina. And Alex Logan kicked both the extra point tries. The one touchdown by the Bulldogs was a 10-play, 66-yard drive, 6:33 off the clock. That 36-yard touchdown run on a 4th and a yard by Eli Hansen. And their two-point conversion try was no good. So that's where we stand at the halftime break. The Crestwood Cadets on top of the MFL Marmac Bulldogs 14-6. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll take another 4-minute break. We'll come back, try to get some more halftime scores for first halftime scores from other games for you. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet football coverage here on KCZQ.
Need a high-quality sign? Check out Cresco's own Signs and Designs, Highway 9 West in Cresco. Signs and Designs offers computer-cut vinyl graphics or full-color printing graphics on vinyl, banner stock, or paper. Other products include magnetic signs, logo designs, and business signs. Call Signs and Designs today, 563-547-4476. That's 563-547-4476 for Signs and Designs, Highway 9 West in Cresco.
For your next construction project, call or see Aaron Wemark at A&J's Construction. Aaron does all types of construction, including homes and additions, commercial buildings, pole sheds, steel roofing, shingling, new decks, siding, windows, and all general farm repairs. So for your next construction project, call Aaron at A&J's Construction at 563-419-7054. That's 563-419-7054.
Featherlight Trailers' family of horse, livestock, car, utility, and specialty trailers continues to grow. And they're looking for people to join their team and help to build America's most versatile line of custom aluminum trailers. From interior assemblers to electrical technicians to welders and more, Featherlight has a number of career opportunities available. Go to fthr.com or stop by their facility in Cresco to apply.
Cresco Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Crestwood High School academics and athletics and wishes the best of luck to Crestwood's young athletes this season and hopes for great success in the classroom as well. Go Big Blue from everyone at Cresco Bank and Trust, a division of Decorah Bank and Trust, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Joint pain, sports injury, don't let discomfort slow you down. At Regional Health Services Orthopedic Care, we specialize in getting you back to what you love fast. From sprains to surgeries, our expert team offers advanced treatments tailored to your needs. Whether you're an athlete or just want to move pain-free, we're here to help. We have flexible appointments, local care, and compassionate support. Regional Health Services Orthopedic Care, where healing begins and movement returns. For more information, visit us online at rhshc.com.
This is KCZQ, Cresco, 102.3 FM.
Hanson Tire Service in Cresco is your one-stop shop for all of your automotive service and repair. Farmers, remember, they sell and service all brands of commercial and farm tires, including on-site service of all sizes of tires. Call your locally owned one-stop shop for almost 60 years of continued service. Hanson Tire Service, Highway 9 West, Cresco, 563-547-2533.
And there you go. Your Daikin HVAC system is all set up.
Ah, fantastic.
And you can call us anytime. I'm committed to meeting all your expectations for your new HVAC.
Wow, that's some service.
Hey, it's the least we could do.
With Daikin, the only thing as reliable as our heating and cooling systems is the Daikin Comfort Pros that support them. Daikin, air intelligence.
See Gosh's Plumbing, Heating, and Duct Cleaning in Cresco, your local Daikin dealer. Call 563-547-4392, 563-547-4392. Online at goshesplumbing.com.
Great teams make great accomplishments. It takes commitment, hard work, and dedication to be a part of a winning team. And the team at Bernlauer's Auto Center in New Hampton is proud to support our local sports and extracurricular teams. For all your automotive needs, come see our team at Bernlauer's Auto Center in New Hampton. And congratulations to all student athletes on your commitment to your team.
Welcome back to Cadet football here on KCZQ. We're still at the halftime break. That's still the MFL Marmac Bulldogs 14-6. Don't forget, next Friday night it'll be Crestwood at Decorah. with a 5:30 freshman game. If you missed it earlier, the freshmen didn't really play a whole game tonight. Weather hit here shortly before the freshman game was supposed to start, so they ended up playing 2 9-minute quarters. That's why we got the late start here this evening. But they'll start at 5 o'clock next week. We'll be on there at 6:30 next Friday night with our pregame show, and the kickoff between the Cadets and the Decorah Vikings will take place around 7:30 next Friday night. Halftime scores for you. Some other district games. Osage, rated number 9 in the state to start the season in Class 2A. They are leading at halftime over Hampton-Dumont Cal 22-0. And new to the district this year, Forest City, they're taking on the number 3 rated Clear Lake Lions. They're like a 3A school, and it's all Clear Lake. It's 41-0 at the halftime break in that contest. Score has gone ahead of Walk-On 14-8 late in the first half over in Walk-On this evening. And those are some of the scores we have here at the halftime break. I want to remind everybody we'll be at home 2 weeks from tonight. The home opener for the Cadets will come up 2 weeks from this evening when the Cadets play host to the Independence Mustangs. And the Independence Mustangs at half lead North Fayette Valley by a score of 28-7. So Cadets will play both of those teams later in the season. Independence in a couple weeks, and then I believe it's the first Friday in October. Cadets will head down to West Union take on the Tiger Hawks, and so Mustangs of Independence leading that contest 28-7 at the halftime break. So we're going to take one more break here at our halftime. We'll take one more 4-minute break. When we come back, we'll be close to second half kickoff action. The Cadets are going to receive the kickoff to start the second half. They lead the MFL Marmac Bulldogs 14-6. We're back in 4 minutes. You're listening to Get Football here on KCZQ.
Do you have questions about Medicare? Get your questions answered from someone you can trust. Call your local Medicare expert, Brian Mittius, with CIA Insurance in Cresco at 563-547-2382 to get started on finding the right Medicare solution for you. I'll help you pick a plan that balances your budget needs with comprehensive benefits. Finding the right Medicare solution for your needs has never been easier. Call me, Brian Mittius, and get started today.
Go big at A&W with our always bigger, always better 1/3 pound double burgers. Choose from our double Papa Burger, double cheeseburger, or bacon double cheeseburger, packed with big time flavor. Try one today, only at A&W. At A&W, it's always a good time for a float. Date night, you'll love a float. Celebrating, you'll love a float. Craving creamy vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer in a frosty mug? You'll definitely love a float. Only at A&W.
A&W Highway 9 West in Cresco.
At Northeast Iowa Motors in Cresco, they are here for all of your automotive needs. These ASC certified technicians use quality Chevron products for services like oil changes, fluid checks, tire pressure changes, and more. Northeast Iowa Motors also helps with engine repairs, brake checks, drivetrain and axles, suspension, steering, AC, and towing services. Give them a call at 563-547-9994. A family-owned business, Northeast Iowa Motors, Highway 9 in Cresco. Do you have a special event coming up, or maybe want a professional print job for your business? Check out the Cresco Shoppers Custom Printing. They can do business cards, envelopes, labels, time cards, invoices for 1, 2, or 3 parts, flyers, invitations, postcards, event tickets, booklets, receipt books, programs, brochures, pamphlets, custom stampers, and so much more. Black and white or full color printed on 20 pounds, 60 pounds, glossy, cardstock, and newsprint are all available for all of your printing needs. The Cresco Shopper is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Be sure to stop by the Cresco Shopper today at 116 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cresco, or by calling at 563-547-2025.
Shotzi's Body Shop at 214 5th Street Southeast in Cresco is your collision repair center, offering professional auto body and collision work. Shotzi's also does rust repair and features a semi-downdraft spray booth. Shotzi's Body Shop is family-owned and operated, processes insurance claims, and guarantees their workmanship. For your free estimate appointment, call 563-203-8070. That's 563-203-8070. Shotzi's is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. When you want the very best in auto body and collision work, it's Schatzi's Body Shop in Cresco.
At Cresco Motor Company, located on Highway 9 West in Cresco, they have a passion for vehicles. They also have a passion for helping customers. Put those two things together, and you get the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you've ever had. They pride themselves on stocking an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. Service, reliability, and quality. That's Cresco Motor Company. Online at CrescoMotorCompany.com. Plus, there's online financing available. See website for details.
At H&R Block, they understand that you don't think about taxes all year. But they do. They're available year-round to discuss the tax implications of your life-changing events, from wedding bells, babies, and new homes to medical issues and natural disasters. They're here to put their expertise to work for you. Call the Cresco office at 563-547-4811. H&R Block. They're here when you need them.
Featherlight Trailers' family of horse, livestock, car, utility, and specialty trailers continues to grow. And they're looking for people to join their team and help to build America's most versatile line of custom aluminum trailers. From interior assemblers to electrical technicians to welders and more, Featherlight has a number of career opportunities available. Go to fthr.com or stop by their facility in Cresco to apply.
We're about set for second half action here. Cadets going to receive the football, go left to right here in quarter number 3, leading 14-6. Hanson teeing up at his own 40-yard line. We'll be underway momentarily. Isaacson and Holzer back deep near their own 15-yard line. There's the whistle. Hanson's ready for the run-up. And here is the run-up. A line drive kick's going to hit. Knocked down by Isaacson. He's got to pick it back up inside the 10. Heads up to the 20-yard line. Gets knocked down over the 20 to the 24-yard line, which is where the Cadets will start first and 10. Starts the second half. Big drive here for the second half for the Cadets after the Bulldogs got some momentum late in that first half on the touchdown run by Hanson. Let's see what the Cadets can do here. So we get the second half underway. Ball in the near hash. Down in the slot to the right. Continue wide right. To the left side is Marr. Leave down on the backfield with Loden. Donlin in motion. They give it to him. He tries that left side over there. Gets a couple blocks. Gets out near the 30-yard line. A short gain for Donlin. He'll get out the 24 near the 28-yard line. We'll give him 4 on the carry. Bring up a second down and 6 for the Cadets. Ball on the far left hash now. So 2 receivers go to the right, Marr to the left. Ludwig's still in there snapping the football. We'll get the rest of the offensive line here for you momentarily. Berg at the tight end. Loden looks to throw. A little quick hitter out there to Dratina. He's got first down yardage. From the 28, he'll get out over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. So about a 7-yard gain for the reception by Dratina. It'll be a good first down. So first and 10 Cadets. To about the 37-yard line, call it. 3 receivers all to the right side. They'll run left with Liviano, who's got yardage out to the 40, still on his feet to the 43-yard line. He'll pick up about 6 for Jose Liviano. Bring up a second down and 4 for the Cadets. Also in that interior line for the Cadets, Mason Regan and Jace Pedretti at the guards. Mason Wiggert, Reese Allendike the tackles. Sit out. Berg at the tight end. Gets up the line of scrimmage, 3 to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Berg sets up on the left. Second down, about 4. Not back in good shape. Now he's under some pressure. Bowden's running for his life. Flips one man. Now he's going to try to tuck it and run. Gets knocked to the bounds near the line of scrimmage. Might have lost the yard back to the 42, it looks like. It's going to bring up a third down, and about 5 for the Cadets. Third and 5, Crestwood from their own 42. 3 receivers go to the wide left side. Berg sets up a tight end on the right. Liviano on the left side of Bloden. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up, throw it underneath. Caught by the kid in midfield. He's going to take it in the end zone. From 58 yards for the good touchdown. He just flipped the defenders. And 58 yards later, he's in the end zone. Loading to attempt the extra point. Now we got a flag, and somebody's got too many men on the field. And that's the Cadets. That'll cost them yards. Cost them 5. Kick from about the 14-yard line out of the Bukite hold. Would attempt the kick. Snap is back, ball's down, kick is blocked. No good. So with 10:04 to go, third quarter, Crestwood 20, MFL Marmac 6. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Football KCZQ.
Imagine the ultimate comfort system. Imagine unsurpassed levels of comfort without sacrificing energy savings. Imagine tapping into the free energy found in your own backyard. With the water furnace system, you'll no longer have to decide between comfort and energy savings. You get both. Contact the water furnace geothermal experts at Johnson Comfort Systems, Inc. in Lime Springs at 563-566-2346 and imagine no more. It's now a reality. Johnson Comfort Systems, Inc. 563-566-2346.
CUSB Bank, because a home equity line of credit is flexible. Use it to consolidate debt, pay off credit cards, finance your child's education, do home improvements, and more. Consult a CUSB Bank lender today to find out more about our no closing cost home equity lines of credit. Call or visit CUSB.com for the details. CUSB Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Logan gets set to kick it off here for the Cadets. There's the whistle. Here comes the run-up by Loden. By a high kick this time. We're going to field at the 20-yard line with a full head of steam. We just need to wrap him up. They'll bring him down near the 35-yard line. That was Kyle Newing on the return. Bergen on the tackle for the Cadets. So first and 10 for the Bulldogs. They'll start at their own 35-yard line. With 9:59 to go here in the third quarter, Crestwood on top of MFL Marmac by a score of 20-6. We'll start on the far right hand. We'll look at the defensively up front. On and Skoda, Blake Kennedy, Jace Pedretti. With the line. Oh. Linebackers, Tyler Gibson, Isaiah Coates, Mitchell Peter, and Dane Curtin. Defensive backs, Ben Isaacson, Caleb Ozer, Luke Smith, and Brogan Niblink. They'll go double wings, one back behind the quarterback, two receivers this time to the right. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle, and he'll get positive yards, about 5, as that was Halverson on the carry. Because the Bulldogs are slow to get up. Now he's up. They stopped play for him, so they're going to set him off to the sideline. That was 54 Austin Lind, offensive tackle for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs at their own 40. Ball on the far right hash as they go right to left, north to south here. In Monona trip now, it's the first time trips to the short right side. Now the shotgun is the quarterback Hansen. Wing on the left. It's going to be a quarterback run away from the trips, and Hansen's got first down yardage. He's going to pick up about 11 yards into get territory down to the 39-yard line. So first down for the Bulldogs. They'll move the chains. First and 10 at the Cadet 49-yard line. The ball right in the middle of the field between the two hash marks. The receivers go to the left side, wing on the right. Hanson's out of the shotgun again this time. Back on his left-hand side. And up to the back up there. He's going to be tripped up right at the line of scrimmage by Gibson. He'll fall forward for a yard. That was Decker on the carry for a yard. Bring up a 2nd down and 9. Actually call it no gain. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 49-yard line. Ball just inside that far right hash. Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. Going to stay out of the shotgun again. It's something a little out of the ordinary for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers left, the wing on the right. Quarterback keeper again. Hansen, this time he gets drilled right at the line of scrimmage. That was Peter that came in and got him first. And he got some help out there from Luck Smith. He'll pick up a yard, and that's it. We'll bring up a 3rd down and about 9 for the Bulldogs to get 48-yard line. Ball right in the middle field between the two hash marks. 7.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Crestwood 20, MFL Marmac 6. They'll send 3 receivers to the left side, wing on the right. Hansen out of the shotgun, all by himself in the backfield. Over the Cadet defense. Snap back in good shape. It's a run all the way. Hansen jumps over one tackler. He's going to be close to the first down, but about a yard or 2 short. Bring up a 4th down. So 4th down in the yard for the Bulldogs to get 40. Ball's in the far hash as the play comes in from the far sideline. Bulldogs break the huddle. 14 on the play clock. They'll go under center this time. We'll watch that quarterback sneak again here. They have good success now. Obviously, the touchdown in the first half. Actually, they're going to give it to the wing back, and he's not going to get it. He's going to be wrapped up there long. That was Gibson out there. Got some help as well, but he's going to lose a yard or 2. A big play by the Cadet defense will turn the ball over on downs with 6:17 to go here, 3rd quarter. This will start 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Ball's in the far left hash. Let's go left to right. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Le'Veon on the backfield. Right-hand side of Loden that gets moved. Dertina moved a half count too soon. And it's going to cost the Gets 5 yards. Their third illegal procedure penalty of the night. It'll bring up a 1st and 15 for the Cadets back near the 37-yard line. Barr's going to split out to the short left side. Donlin in the slot to the right. Gertina out far wide right. Snap back in good shape. Loden looking to throw. Now he's got to scramble to his right. Got some grass out there to run. Gets to the 40. Gets drilled pretty good at the 43-yard line. He'll get that penalty yardage back. He'll pick up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry. We have a 2nd down and 9. So 2nd and 9 for the Cadets from their own 43. He's loading some credit. He's taking some hits out there on that fake punt and took a pretty good shot right there, but he's back up. 2 receivers to the short right side. Marr splits out wide left. Pettenberg on the left side. Donlin in motion. He slipped a little bit, but he gets the handoff, tries the left side. And he'll be out near midfield. Break it down. We got a flag down back at midfield. Donlin gets all the way down to the 35-yard line, but we got a flag back at the Cadet 47. It's not going to look good for the Cadets. Got a holding signal. So the flag sits at about the 47, so it should be 10 yards from there. It'll stay 2nd down. So 6 penalties on the night for the Cadets for 20 yards. No penalties on the night yet for the Bulldogs. Ball back at the 37-yard line. They'll bring up a 2nd and about 15 for the Cadets back at their own 37. 5:15 to go, 3rd quarter. Gets up 20-6. Snap back in good shape. Throws it over the middle. It's got Gertina. Makes a diving catch there midfield. Oh, if he could have kept his feet, he had some green grass out there. He's going to pick up about 13, maybe, make it 14 yards. We'll give him 14 on the catch. That's going to bring up a 3rd down, a long yard, maybe about a yard and a half, just into Bulldog territory. 3 receivers go to the wide left side. They try Leviano's got 1st down yardage, runs into his own man, gets to the 45, gets on his feet near the 39-yard line. It'll be a 10-yard gain for Jose Leviano. And it'll be a Crestwood 1st down. 1st and 10 Cadets. We've got a couple Bulldogs down at the spot of the tackle near the 39-yard line. I'll stop the clock to look at them with 4:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. One is limping off. The other one's staying out there right now. So let's take a 1-minute break while they tend to the injured Bulldog. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Crestwood Football here on KCZQ.
WinMed in Decorah offers expert urologic care for men and women in your community. Dr. Ryan Novak, WinMed's new full-time board-certified urologist, treats a wide range of conditions, from prostate and kidney issues to incontinence, bladder concerns, and pelvic floor disorders. Whether it's discomfort, changes in urinary habits, or something that doesn't feel quite right, don't wait. Early care can make all the difference. Call WinMed or visit winmed.org to schedule your appointment today. WinMed. Excellence lives here.
Route 63 Travel Plaza in Chester is the perfect place for travelers coming from Highway 56, 63, or 9. Looking for gas, diesel, or a place to eat? You've come to the right place. They are open Monday through Saturday and serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Check them out at route63travelplaza.com or give them a call at 563-565-2631. That's 563-565-2631.
After the timeout, Cadets 1st and 10, Bulldog 39-yard line, up 20-6, 4:24 to go, 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Roden's back to throw again. Looking deep downfield. Got some time. Now he throws it across the middle, just over through Berg. Berg had to step on the defender, but just a stitch too high for him. And we'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Cadets at the Bulldog 39. Next Friday night, I'll be in Decorah, Crestwood in Decorah. 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff. The Cadets and the Vikings. 2 weeks from tonight, the home opener for the Cadets against the Independence Mustangs. They were leading North Red Valley 28-7 at halftime. Decorah was ahead of Walcon 14-8 at the halftime break. Wildcats sent 3 receivers to the left side. Berg, the tight end, on the right. Ethan Bergen in there on the right-hand side of Loden. Here comes Donlin in motion. They give it to him. They'll try the short right side. To the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, knocked out of bounds near the 15-yard line. Well, we've got Berg down, but I think it's just a cramp out there. They'll go from the 39. Are they going to mark him all the way down to the 12-yard line? So that's a 27-yard gain for Donlin. And another Crestwood first down. And Berg, she's cramping up out there as Lauren Reich's the trainer out there stretching him out. With 4:07 to go, it'll be first and 10 for the Cadets at the Bulldog 12-yard line. They're some of the teams over to huddle up, and now Berg's going to get up, and he'll head to the sideline and get some hydration in him. It'll be first and 10 Cadets at the Bulldog 12. 4:07 to go here in the third quarter. Crestwood up 20-6. Sandra Meeman into the tight end spot for Berg. And Ethan Bergen's in there at the running back spot for Liviano. 3 receivers go to the wide left side. The ball's in the near right hash. Bowden looks over the defense. Gets the snap back in good shape. He'll give it to Bergen. Bergen to the 10. Bergen to the 5. Bergen to the goal line. Touchdown, Crestwood. 12-yard touchdown run for Ethan Bergen. And the Cadets are back on the board. And that makes the score 26-6. A 2-minute and 17-second drive that took 7 plays and went 58 yards. Bowden to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, ball down, kick up, high enough, long enough. It is good enough. 4 minutes exactly to go. Third quarter, Crestwood 27, MFL Marmac 6. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Crestwood Cadets Football here.
Let's go.
This Labor Day, celebrate big savings at Camp Center V in Cresco. It's our Labor Day sale, and we're working hard to bring you incredible deals on over 250 new and used RVs. Save up to $10,000 off MSRP on select models and take advantage of easy in-house financing to make your adventure more affordable than ever. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, we have something for every explorer. Visit CampCenterV.com or stop by Highway 9 West in Cresco. Camp Center V, where your relaxation starts here and the deals work as hard as you do.
4 minutes exactly to go here, third quarter. That was for the Cadets, that last drive. Covered 58 yards in 2 minutes and 17 seconds, 7 plays. Capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run for Ethan Bergen. And you got a Braxton Halverson, one of the running backs for the Bulldogs, cramped up after that extra point kick, and he's finally hobbling off the field with the trainer on the far side. But he gets a kick off here. Loden kicking off still left to right. Actually, not Loden. Loden's not going to kick off. It's going to be Scott Marr kicking off. So Marr to kick off for the Cadets. So wait, the Bulldogs just break the huddle on the far side. I'll wait the referee's whistle. There it is. Nice line drive, kick hits to the far sideline. Bobbled out there. picked up finally about the 8-yard line. Let's give chase. He goes down inside the 20. As the deep man slid down there. That's where the Bulldogs will start without great field position here. It's like about the 17. Got a spot I'm at the 17-yard line, let's call it, 1st and 10. Oh, the Bulldogs taking a timeout for some reason over there, so we'll take a timeout too. We're back in a minute, 3:54 to go, third quarter. Crestwood 27, NFL Marmac 6. You're listening to Cadet Football, KCZQ.
B&B Insurance Agency is a local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, so we know the value of sticking together and teamwork, and believe that teamwork and hard work pays off in both sports and life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and hope that your efforts today will lead to victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow with B&B Insurance Agency with locations in Cresco and Decorah. Visit our website at vnvins.com, like us on Facebook, or call us today at 563-547-2161. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Catch Cadet Fever at O. Henry Stitches and Prints in downtown Cresco. Shop the Spirit Shop in the lower level for your cadet wear apparel, including sweatshirts, shorts, t-shirts, and jackets. Remember, a percentage of all retail Crestwood wear sales goes to the CHS All Sports Booster Club. Check out O. Henry's for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. O. Henry Stitches and Prints in downtown Cresco.
And we're set to go now. Looks like the Bulldogs head back on the field. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. We just had 2 receivers to the left. Going to work out of the shotgun. 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback, Hansen, wing on the right. It's so blitz. Here comes Hansen. He'll get forward for 2, maybe 3 yards out near the 20-yard line. As Tyler Gibson, Jace Pedretti each in on the tackle there for the Cadets. Give him a 3-yard gain, call it 2nd down. And actually, he lost a yard. How'd I get a positive gain out of that? Back to the 16-yard line. So he lost a yard there. 2nd and 11. Back to the 16-yard line. And he'll go back to under center. 1 receiver splits out to the left side, split back, swing on the right. Gives it to the fullback up the middle. Kennedy's got a 1 arm him. He gets some help finally, gets out to the 20-yard line, so he'll pick up about 4. This team was nearing was the ball carrier. But we'll pick up about 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. We'll call it 20-yard line. Or in a long 6. They'll send 3 receivers to the right side. Hansen back there. He's run out of this formation pretty much every time tonight. Let's see what he does here. As they kind of spread the field out a bit. This time there's the run. Gets turning back inside, and he'll be well short of the 1st down. He'll get a couple. See the first guy up in the bottom of the pile there for the Cadets. Blake Kennedy in on the tackle. So Peter helped him out there at the end. So it's 4th down and 4 at their own 22-yard line, 1:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. Hansen, the quarterback, is the punter. The 15 on the play clock. Igelson, the lone deep man here. So 4th and 4. Gets have to watch the football here. Don't jump off. Leads the snap back. But snap back in good shape. He gets the punt away. A high punt. Igelson's going to let it hit. It'll take a Bulldog short roll near the 43-yard line, which is where the Cadets will go on offense, 1st and 10. Well, good job by the Cadet defense. Well, there's a flag down over there on the far sideline. Let's see what that is. Referee Dennis Lyons will come over to talk to the side judge over on the Crestwood side of things. With the signal, legal procedure against the Bulldogs will be declined. The Cadets will take the results of the play, which is the punt, with 1:13 to go here. Cadets will start first and 10. Their own 43-yard line. 1:13 to go here in the third. Cadets up 27-6. We'll go three receivers to the wide right side of the field. Cadets still go left to right here for the last 1:13 of the third quarter. Lubiano back in the ball game. A little swing pass to Marr. He needs a blocker. He's not going to get one, but he makes one man miss, makes two guys miss. Makes a positive gain of a something. Now we've got two Bulldogs down cramping. As he'll get out to the 46, he'll pick up 3. Marr with his first reception of the night, the 3-yard gain. So we've got two Bulldogs stretching out the calves out there. It's going to bring up a second down and 7 for the Cadets. Let's call it at their own 45-yard line. They're going to take a little break, so we will too. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet Football coverage here on KCZQ.
At Northeast Iowa Motors in Cresco, they are here for all of your automotive needs. These ASC certified technicians use quality Chevron products for services like oil changes, fluid checks, tire pressure changes, and more. Northeast Iowa Motors also helps with engine repairs, brake checks, drivetrain and axles, suspension, steering, AC, and towing services. Give them a call at 563-547-9994. A family-owned business, Northeast Iowa Motors, Highway 9 in Cresco.
For your next construction project, call or see Aaron Wemark at A&J's Construction. Aaron does all types of construction, including homes and additions, commercial buildings, pole sheds, steel roofing, shingling, new decks, siding, windows, and all general farm repairs. So for your next construction project, call Aaron at A&J's Construction at 563-419-7054. That's 563-419-7054.
Final score tonight over in Clear Lake. They defeat Forest City 69-0 tonight. Osage leads Hampton Dumont Cal 22-8 halfway through the fourth quarter in their contest this evening. Both the Bulldogs make it off the field under their own power. Will be set to go here at the second down and about 7 for the Cadets on their own 45-yard line. We're going to send 3 receivers to the short side of the field. We'll give it to Donlin, who tries the left side, tries to get the corner turn. Cuts it back. He's got some room to this side. Donlin's got a lot of room to this side. He might take it all anywhere. Get in. 54 yards for the touchdown. He went to the left. That was bottled up. He saw some green grass to the right, and 54 yards later, he's in the end zone for the Crestwood touchdown. With 44 seconds to go, that was a 29-second drive that covered 57 yards. Loading on to attempt the extra point. Snap is back. Ball is down. Kick is up. High enough. Long enough. It is good. 44 seconds to go, third quarter. It's on top of the Bulldogs. 34-6. We're back in a minute. Listen to Crestwood Football, KCZQ.
For great service, selection, and price, shop Fisk Farm and Home in Cresco, Monona, and Decorah. Check out their clothing department with new arrivals for men, women, and kids. Shop Fisk Farm and Home for all your everyday clothing needs, like jeans, shirts, sweatshirts, socks, and boots. Need a new pair of work gloves? Well, stop in for a fresh pair from their large selection of styles and sizes. And don't forget to pick up a bag of Solar Crystal Water Softener Salt for just $5.49. Shop Fisk Farm and Home in Cresco, Monona, and Decorah, Monday through Friday till 5:30, Saturday till 5, and Sunday 10 until 2.
Well, unofficially, I've got Tim Donlin, 6 carries for 116 yards this evening. That was one where he was going to the short side of the field to the left and was getting bottled up over there, and he came back to the right. Late in the third quarter over in Walcon, 1:24 to go in the third. Decorah leads Walcon now 21-8. We'll be in Decorah next Friday night. 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff. Scott Marr to kick off again for the Cadets. The line drive is going to be picked up. Well, his knee was down when he picked it up, so he's down right there at the 16-yard line. So that was so the Cadets a 2-play, 54-yard drive. Takes 29 seconds off the clock. With 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter, the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 from their own 16. Ball in the near hash. We'll go split backs, wing on the right, receiver to the left. Late sub coming in line there. Casper, I believe. We'll try to run up the middle, nothing there. Casper in on the tackle. Call it no gain. For, let's see, that was number 3 out there. Helverson on the carry. For no gain. Well, that could be the last play of the quarter. They don't have to snap it again. We are down to 10 on the game clock, 17 on the play clock, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. So 3 quarters in the book here in Monona. It's the Crestwood Cadets 34. The NFL Marbach Bulldogs 6. We're back in a minute. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet Football here on KCZQ.
Today on Hey Culligan, around the water cooler. Here's Agnes.
Hey Culligan, word around the water cooler is that I can get a water cooler just like the water cooler at the office, but in my home?
Agnes, not only can you get the same water cooler that you get in your office, in your home we'll deliver it and set it up so you don't have to lug around those heavy bottles.
So it's not just water cooler gossip?
Agnes, it's pure, delicious water cooler truth, and it's already on the way.
See Culligan in Cresco, a family-owned business since 1976, serving Howard, Winneshiek, and Chickasaw counties. Call 563-547-4014.
Sovereign Grain Service of Schley believes that athletics and academics go hand in hand to help our young people grow up to be well-rounded adults. That's why Sovereign Grain proudly supports our Crestwood Cadets in the classroom, on the court, and on the field. They hope you'll join them in cheering on the Cadets in person throughout the school year. When you can't make it to the game, tune in to Super C for live coverage of Cadet sports, brought to you in part by Sovereign Grain Service of Schley, a proud supporter of Crestwood Cadet academics and athletics.
We'll start the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs at their own 17-yard line. Cuts up 34-6. As I said, the 34-14. Independence leading North Red Valley down in Independence. We'll see the Mustangs up in Cresco in 2 weeks for the Cadets home opener. We'll get things underway here in the fourth quarter. Aiden Rasmussen's in there. Looks like in a linebacker spot for the Cadets. Here we go. 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Short pitch to the left side. Dan Curtin on the tackle. About a 5-yard gain. So it's going to rank up a 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 4. Around 23-yard line. Flip backs again. Hand off to the right side. Ticker's going to be Go to the first down. Nope, we did get a first down, excuse me. First and 10. The Bulldog 28-yard line. Ball's on the near hash. And the receiver to the wide left side. Double wings, one back in the backfield. A big number 54 lined up in the backfield as a running back. Gets it though to the wing back, tries to get the outside, makes a man miss, but nice tackle out there after that. Who that was out there? That was Ethan Bergen on the tackle. And a 1 is all on the play. It'll be second down and 9. Casper, the sophomore, comes back in the lineup. Going to give Kennedy a breather out there. Like Aiden Murphy, the defensive line as well for the Cadets, number 22. A sophomore for the Cadets. I give it to the big fullback. He'll plow forward. Positive yardage where he's wrapped up. Isaacson in on the tackle. That's getting James Kennedy in there. We'll get some new players in here. Before on that play. Brings up a 3rd and 5 with the 9-minute mark to go here in the fourth quarter. Gets up 35-6. Pin on the play clock. We're going to whistle. For some reason, they're resetting the play clock. But okay. And still the quarterback, split backs. Behind him, wing on the right. Receiver out to the wide right. Or hand off the middle. I don't think they got the hand of the snap cleanly there. Hansen falls on top of it for no gain. Brings up a 4th and 5. Noah Bergen in the lineup for the Cadets. Gotta get some of these new numbers in there for you. Tyler Henry out there. Isaiah Sorensen. That's it. Everything. Punt formation. That's not going to send anybody back. They're going to play it safe here. That's Hansen. It's back deep to punt. Clock rolls with 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Now Sorensen's going to drop back deep. High snap, but Hansen reels it in. They're going to let that ball hit and roll. It's going to take a sideways bounce, a little bit of a bulldog bounce to the 35-yard line. That's where the Cadets will start 1st and 10. With 7:47 to go in the ball game. Up 35-6 is Crestwood. And call it the 34-yard line where they'll start. Let's see who we got out there offensively now for the Cadets. The Caden Burke out there. Kate Cummings is going to get some snaps at quarterback for the sophomore. Regan Wilson here at a wide receiver. That back in good shape. They'll hand it off up the middle to Burke, and he's got positive yardage. He'll get from the 34 out to the 42, about an 8-yard gain. He's going to hobble off, though, after that one. Also out there, Blake Bernicle's out there for the Cadets. 26s. Well, Mason Wiggert's still out there in the line. We've got Nolan Schatz in the interior line. Hunter Lipke's out there for the Cadets. Second down and about 2 for the Cadets from their own 42. Cummings, your quarterback. They'll hand it off to Ethan Burgess. Got positive yardage to midfield. First down, Cadets. They'll go from the 42. Look at about 10 yards on that carry. Good for a Cadet first down. Let's see. Interior line, we've got Ashton Cuney out there. Logan McCabe out there as well. First and 10 Cadets at midfield. This time taking the snap out there. This Mitchell Williams. Noah Bergen got the carry. You get about 3 yards on the carry. Looking in 7 for the Cadets at about the 47-yard line. Williams, sophomore, taking some snaps now. Hand it off again. Noah Bergen. Fighting for yardage. He'll get about let's give him a yard on that one. Going to bring up a third down. We'll call it about 6 from the Bulldog 46 with 5:45 to go in the ball game. Cadets are up 35-6. We're sending Wilson to the line left side along with Hunter Litke. Bergen in the backfield with Williams. Give it to Bergen again. He'll plow for it for a couple yards near the 43-yard line. Then we have a 4th and 3 for the Cadets at the Bulldog 43. We hit the 5-minute mark to go here in the ball game for this next snap. See what the Cadets are going to do here. They're not signaling a play-in or anything. Well, they do with right down to 15 on the play clock. Ball's on the far right hash. Down to 9. They'll break the huddle with 8. They have to hustle up. Down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They get the snap off. They give it to Bergen. He'll try the right side. He'll be brought down right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. The ball go over on downs. To the Bulldogs, the 4:27 to go in the ball game. They'll start at their own 44-yard line. So it gets going to have Murphy in the interior line, it looks like, along with James Kennedy. It looks like number 21 out there, Tegan Quinn. 72 out there is Bryce Mollers. Xander Niemert's out there. That's still at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Give it to the fullback up the middle. He's breaking tackles. He's got positive yardage. That's big number 54. He's going to get 11 yards on the carry. James Kennedy on the tackle. First and 10 Bulldogs, just inside to get 45. 4:05 to go in the ball game. Let's see, also out there defensively, so Noah Bergen's out there. Tyler Henry's out there. Number 30 is Isaiah Swords in the backfield. First and 10, Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. Pitch the blitz, ball's on the ground. Kutcher on top of it. Number 72 for the Cadets. Bryce Mollers recovers the fumble. They'll get to start first and 10 at their own 45-yard line. It's 3:41 to go. So who's going to come in? Looks like Bukite, Caleb Bukite, number 40. The junior's going to take the snaps now. Got Noah Bergen in the backfield with him. Okay, handed off to Bergen. Bergen gets hit the line of scrimmage, gets slammed down there. We'll call it no gain. Gage McGee in the contest for the Cadets. in the offensive line. Second and 10, snap back to Bouquet. Bergen, the ball carrier again. He'll get a positive yard this time. Let's give him 2 yards on that. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Gets up 35-6. It's facing a third down, about 8 from their own 47-yard line. Receivers left, one to the right. Okay, still taking the snaps at quarterback. Hands it off to Bergen. Bergen plows forward, give him a yard out there for 4th down now. We hit the 2-minute mark to go in the ball game. It's up 35-6, 2 minutes to go. Facing a 4th and 8 from their own 47. It's taking some time. They're not. They're going to do here. It's down to a minute and a half to go. They haven't signaled the play in. Down to 10 on the play clock. They'll just take a penalty, and Coach Dinner's right by the official I see here on the sideline. So Alberta timeout with 1 second to go on the play clock. 1:21 on the game clock, and we will take a 1-minute break here. Let's get football here on KCZQ.
CUSB Bank, CUSB Bank, because a home equity line of credit is flexible. Use it to consolidate debt, pay off credit cards, finance your child's education, do home improvements, and more. Consult a CUSB Bank lender today to find out more about our no closing cost home equity lines of credit. Call or visit CUSB.com for the details. CUSB Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Featherlight Trailers' family of horse, livestock, car, utility, and specialty trailers continues to grow. And they're looking for people to join their team and help to build America's most versatile line of custom aluminum trailers. From interior assemblers to electrical technicians to welders and more, Featherlight has a number of career opportunities available. Go to fthr.com or stop by their facility in Cresco to apply.
Look at the lineup of their offense here on a 4th down and 8, rather than try to punt it away from their own 47. Bouquet will take the snap, hand it off to Bergen. Bergen's got a little territory here, but he'll be stripped up after about a 2-yard gain. And the ball will go over on downs to the Bulldogs with 1:15 to go in the ball game. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Cadet 49-yard line. Looks like Hansen's going to stay in there at quarterback for the Bulldogs. I think they're just going to take a knee, it looks like. A couple of times, and that'll be the ball game. Hansen takes the knee. We're going to have to snap it one more time here, at least. You know how quickly they snap it here. Well, the Cadets going to come away with a 35-6 season opening victory tonight here in Monona. I'll remind everybody we will be in Decorah next Friday night, 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff. Cadets and the Vikings. And, one more snap, and this one will be history. Great opening night for the Cadets. Unofficially, we have Alex Loden, 18 passes, 12 for 18. There's the knee. That'll do it. That's going to run out the clock. I want to thank our sponsors. Makes the broadcast possible. Hanson Tire Service, Atomic Pizza Pub, Don Anderson Insurance, Dashes Plumbing and Heating, Cresco Motor Company, Regional Health Services of Howard County, all of Cresco, CUSB Bank, online at CUSB.com. Sovereign Grain and Schley, the Crestwood High School All Sports Boosters, CIA Insurance, Campsite RV, CPU, Lichtag Lawn and Garden, all Cresco. My Broadband and My Energy, Johnson Comfort Systems of Lime Springs, Route 63 Travel Plaza of Chester, WinMed of Decorah, Vern Lowers Auto Center of New Hampton, A&W, H&R Block, Northeast Iowa Motors, Fisk Farm and Home, Signs and Designs, and the Cresco Shop are all of Cresco. A&J's Construction, Featherlight Trailers, Cresco Bank and Trust, Henry Stitches and Prints. Culligan Water Conditioning, Suzy Q's, Shotzi's Body Shop, all of Cresco, V&V Insurance Agency of Cresco and Decorah, and Bank Iowa offices across the state. Well, the Cadets defeat the MFL Marmac Bulldogs 35-6. A great opening night here for the Cadets as they'll start out 1-0. And as the Bulldogs have won the last two games between these two squads. So I'll talk to you next Friday night from Decorah. It'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7:30 kickoff from Viking Stadium. So once again, the final score, Crestwood 35, MFL Marmac 6. We'll talk to you next Friday night. Till then, good night, everybody.
Great teams make great accomplishments. It takes commitment, hard work, and dedication to be a part of a winning team. And the team at Bernlauer's Auto Center in New Hampton is proud to support our local sports and extracurricular teams. For all your automotive needs, come see our team at Bernlauer's Auto Center in New Hampton. And congratulations to all student athletes on your commitment to your team.